Hello everybody and welcome back to Gran Turismo, where as you can see there's 1 hour remaining on the weekly challenges and there's 2 that I wanted to show off today because they kind of show off what's best about GT7 in VR. And while these are the weekly challenges for, the date you can see, it's the New Year's week essentially, you can go back and kind of recreate these in custom races whenever you'd like. And there's always good races on in the weekly challenges really, but there's 2 today which are sick. And one of them is the World Rally Challenge and the Deep Forest Raceway Reverse, which is essentially a really cool night race we'll be looking at. But first and foremost, let's kick things off with the World Rally. So if you feel like coming to the channel, of course, feel free to do so. We do a lot of GT7 here. This one's a bit more chilled out than our usual videos though. Usually it's online sim racing or reviews of cars, but today, you know, we'll take a focus out and kind of throw it around a track for a bit. This is a RallyCross circuit. And thank you to our patrons and YouTube members who are on screen right now who make this all possible. Now, this isn't going to be anything too difficult. I am on the highest difficulty in terms of racing, but we'll see how we go. We're going to jump in, give this one a look. This is Barcelona, Catalunya. A very familiar circuit to me, but I'm not very familiar with the RallyCross layout, so let's see how we go. Alright, here we are, and immediately I'm on dirt tyres, so this isn't going to feel amazing until we get onto the actual RallyCross segment here. Give a bit of space, a lot of contact from the cars in front, somebody goes absolutely sideways. Honestly, the AI can be very aggressive with each other and you, and it's kind of hard to, oh my god, see some of that in the normal racing, but as soon as you get onto the dirt, they really start to throw things around. And this is really where GT7 shines on PSVR2. Come on. Get the power down a little bit. We'll try and not make this too much of a cakewalk. We'll try and throw it around a bit. Have a bit of battling. Because to be honest, the offline AI for GT7 isn't the hardest. But the feeling of doing this is fantastic. If you're new here, you won't know, but I use a wheel for sim racing. I'd really recommend it if you're wanting to maybe get a bit more serious about it or want to feel the peak of immersion, because it really helps. Especially for GT7 in VR, it is honestly like, it just completes the package. It is simply so fun. Let's get these front runners. Flick the back out, yeah, around we go. This is on base PS5 as well, not PS5 Pro, although from what I've heard and seen, PS5 Pro does make this game look even better. But it is simply a must-buy on base PS5. Now this is 8 laps, but even on the hardest difficulty, we're right up to P1 by lap 3. That's just so fun. The Focus is one of the cars I really enjoy throwing around courses in this game. There are some elements in GT7 where I feel like the force feedback isn't quite right. For example, the open wheel cars. Not that I've raced one in real life, but in terms of how they used to feel, they feel kind of unresponsive now. And I kind of feel the same way about the rallying stuff and the RallyCross. But it fits more here. Oh, head haptics there. You know, you can kind of get into sliding the car around a bit, and you still have enough force feedback to know when, you know, you're going to lose grip or not. Stuff like this really makes me want Dirt Rally on PSVR2 though. That game was phenomenal on PSVR1, and depending on when this video goes out, I have no idea when it will, but depending on when it does, I might have done this video already in the past, or maybe it's coming out in the future, but I'm meaning at the moment to revisit some older PSVR1 games for a video. And one of those will be Dirt Rally, because I do absolutely love it. And I'm very interested to see how well those hold up, because I feel like in VR I don't really remember things the same I do in the flat screen. Because in VR, when I think back to playing Dirt Rally and I think back to playing Riggs Mechanized Combat League and Robinson the Journey and all that, I remember it being more like a memory than a game, which is a weird kind of byproduct of VR. It's kind of all VR games I remember that way, because you really have that sense of being there, and it's the same right now. So yeah, head over to Barcelona, get a feel for the RallyCross stage, because it is so much fun. Even though the weekly mission will have been long gone by the time this video is out, just recreate it yourself. Choose a RallyCross car, and fill the grid with similar stuff and give it a go, because it is seriously fun. Right, on to the second one. Second up is the Sylvia Sisters Deep Forest Raceway Reverse. And this isn't a very long race at all, but it's a seriously cool one. In the fog, in the dark, you can already see the headlights of the cars going around there. Enough said, let's jump in and have a look. And this is the perfect kind of race to show off the OLED panels. Well, maybe a bit dark would be perfect, but for the display, those mountains looming in the background, the headlights bouncing off each other, casting proper shadows. It is seriously impressive stuff. One of the most immersive moments in GT7, for me at least, as we give them a little tap on the front, was hopping into a night race for the first time and seeing what we're about to see here in the tunnel, where the light fills the cabin. Just unreal, and then it goes like that, and it felt real. That first time it felt real. And it's moments like that in VR which are truly something special. It's why I love GT7 so much, man. Just the red of the rear brake lights as well, and the lighting up of the trees from the headlights. The light just kind of bounces and diffuses realistically. And if it looks like this now, in tech that's now, what, 2 years old? About, almost, I lose track of time. Imagine the next generation of Gran Turismo on PS6. Like, this is worth getting into now. This is still peak VR racing. But if Polyphony are doing this now, then oh my god. What they'll be doing in the future will be nothing short of insane. Ah, just look at that. The sense of scale with the mountains looming there. Just can't describe it. You just got to see it for yourself. And being able to pull alongside another car and just see the driver in there. Never gets old, man. Look at that. Look at that. There is no racing sim that I've tried, whether it be... I mean, Assetto Corsa comes very close. But something about it just doesn't feel as smooth and refined as GT does in VR. But nothing else, you know, F1 in VR and the official game doesn't come close. Dirt Rally is kind of close, but not quite there. BeamNG is fantastic, but it's just not... It's not this. It doesn't feel like this, you know? Alright, let's stick it out. Oh, big snap. Managed to catch it, though. Just is bloody stunning, man. So please jump into Deep Forest and give this a go. You know, put it onto the latest at night setting you can get. Doesn't matter what car, you'll have a good time. Because it just is unbelievable visually. It really is. And across the line. What a fantastic experience that is, man. Let's have a quick look at the VR replay, shall we? Just have a little look. Amazing. Oh, the sense of speed. Such an incredible feature that. I hope they keep it for the next iteration of GT in VR. And I hope if B-Spec comes back, which is, if you're not aware, a bit like a manager version of GT, but built into the game as a separate mode. They've kind of been alluding to maybe that coming back in the future. That'd be sick to see in VR. But man, thank you so much for watching today. It's just been a little bit more of a chill one, because I feel like I haven't just sat down and played GT and just kind of gushed about it for a while. So here we are. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.